You know, one of the most exciting things to happen in the world of movies in general, as far as I'm concerned, but comic book movies specifically, is the fact that James Gunn and Peter Safran have taken over DC. That David Zaslav and Warner Brothers have created DC Studios, its own studio, something that DC has never had before, set up its own studio and given them James Gunn and Peter Safran to be the CEOs and the chairman of that thing. I think that is one of the most exciting developments in ages if you're a movie fan, particularly a comic book movie fan, and I cannot wait to see what they do. By the way, just watch James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. We're going to be reviewing that in just a little bit later in the show, but spoiler alert, I really liked it. But we're going to talk about that in a bit. But one of the big questions that's surrounding DC right now is about, okay, now that James Gunn is in charge and Peter Safran is there and in charge, what are they going to make? What are they going to do? And one of the characters in particular that a lot of people have wondered about is Green Lantern. Now, we've heard all sorts talk about they're doing a HBO series of Green Lantern, and that sort of comes and goes. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the status of that project is. As far as I know, it's still happening, but I mean, who knows? But what's going to happen with them on the movie screen? Well, apparently James Gunn absolutely has plans for Green Lantern on the big screen, when some people were starting to doubt that. Now, this comes as a result of a social media interaction, because James Gunn is very, very active on social media. And it comes as a result on social media where one Twitter user wrote, "No Green Lantern in the image." So just so you know, James Gunn put up an image of a bunch of DC characters doing a Thanksgiving Day sort of thing, and there was no Green Lantern in the picture. So this guy writes, "No Green Lantern in this image, therefore I can confidently claim that James Gunn and Peter Safran have no intention of adding that character into the DCU. It's a scoop I am 100% confident in." To which James Gunn then replied, "Probably not a good scoop," he wrote. "Probably not a good scoop. Happy Thanksgiving." So look, do we take this as James Gunn definitively saying that I am doing a Green Lantern movie? Is that what James Gunn is saying here? Not necessarily. It's not 100%, but the implied message here is pretty clear. Somebody says, "Oh, well, James Gunn's not doing one. 100% he's not doing that. That's my scoop. He's not doing one." When James Gunn comes back on social media and says, "Yeah, probably not a good scoop," I think that should not tell us as fans that a Green Lantern movie or the announcement of a Green Lantern movie is imminent. It's going to happen any second now. We're going to hear about John Stewart or Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner or whichever ones they're going to do. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but it does sound, at least to me, that the Green Lantern and probably the Green Lantern Corps probably does have a place in James Gunn and Peter Safran's overall plan. Remember, David Zaslav has talked about the fact that they're putting together an 8 to 10 year plan, and they're mapping out where the DC universe is going to go and what they're going to do. And I would at least take away from what James Gunn is saying here on social media. Again, he didn't say anything explicit. This is all just simply implied. I understand that. But I take the implied message of what he's saying here as meaning, yeah, this 8 to 10 year plan we've got, he's going to be part of it. Now, the question for a lot of people is still going to be, a lot of people who are pre-existing Green Lantern fans is, what Green Lantern are they going to do? You know, when we get the Green Lantern, we heard stories that'll be featuring 2 Green Lanterns, which would be great. Maybe that's what they still do in this new universe. Maybe we're going to have more than just, your main Green Lantern, the one that Ryan Reynolds played, but maybe we'll also get John Stewart, which is like this generation's version of Green Lantern. Maybe we'll get Kyle Rayner. Maybe we'll get Guy Gardner, who is actually a really, really fun character to watch. I think there's a lot of different ways you could do a Guy Gardner on the big screen. That'd be fun. But so anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? It sounds like James Gunn has just kind of sent up the flare in the air to let people know, hey, Green Lantern is a part of our plans. If you believe that, Which Green Lantern do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to pick one over the other? Do you think they might do multiple Green Lanterns at the same time? Do you think it'll be more like a Green Lantern Corps, which we've heard a lot talk about, both with HBO and in the movie side? I don't know, a lot of possibilities here. You guys, what do you think about this? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.